Hello, English language learners. Welcome to Learn English with Dr. TK. So, as you know, today is our 5th day, and we started these lessons on Monday. So, when you join this session, participate actively and come out of your comfort zone. It's possible. So many students, majority of you, want to practice your English speaking skills. And as I always say, all these skills are embedded in each other. So if you want to become fluent, you need to practice. It's not easy, but it's possible, right? Hi, good to see Kaf Raza, Manisha Kumari, good evening. So I am sure you are ready to roll. Abdul Majid, good evening. So we already started our lessons, and I am expecting from you too that you are keeping one notebook and pen or pencil so you can take notes with the keywords, the vocabulary you are learning, and writing down all kind of like the things you personally know that, yes, this is my weakness. This is something I need to address. This is something I want to learn, right? So you can take those notes, because notes taking is very effective strategy when you want to enhance your English language skills. So as you know, we will be very respectful to each other. And another thing most of you know is that whenever I feel like I want you to practice with me, I invite you in my session, because this is on Zoom. So I will paste the link in chat, and then you will be able to join my session. So I'm going to share my PowerPoint with you. We are going to accomplish a lot today. We are going to practice many activities. So the first one, we will be starting from the grammar skills, okay? But we will be learning all those activities through stories, through passages, through speaking practice, right? So everything will go together. Now, again, if you are here very first time, and if you will like this lesson, or you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do that. And please watch all these lessons from the beginning and completely, because every lesson has a lot of information which you can use and improve your skills. थोड़ा सा हिंदी में भी बता दूं, जैसा कि आपको पता है ये थोड़ा मैंने बायलैंग्वेज चैनल रखा है, तो especially for students who understand हिंदी, कि आपको जो भी स्किल्स इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे सिखाए जा रहे हैं वो सारे इकट्ठे सिखाए जा रहे हैं. ये नहीं है कि सिर्फ ग्रामर सिखाई जा रही है, या सिर्फ रीडिंग सिखाई जा रही है, सिर्फ राइटिंग सिखाई जा रही है. सारे ही जो स्किल्स हैं, वोकैबुलरी है, ग्रामर है, रीडिंग है, राइटिंग है, स्पीकिंग है, प्रोनाउंसिएशन है, हर एक स्किल, बहुत सारे रीडिंग स्ट्रेटजीज हैं, रीडिंग कॉम्प्रिहेंशन स्किल्स हैं, सभी स्किल्स इकट्ठे सिखाए जा रहे हैं. सो उसमें क्या है कि अगर आप एग्जाम टेकर हो, किसी तरह का कोई भी एग्जाम आप ले रहे हो, ठीक है, कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट हो, स्कूल के स्टूडेंट्स हो, यूनिवर्सिटी के स्टूडेंट्स हो, टीचर हो, किसी भी प्रोफेशन में हो, तो और IELTS एग्जाम लेना चाहते हो, तो all these lessons are going to be extremely beneficial for you. And it's not like I am telling you, you will feel it, because English language learning is not about grammar learning. It is vast field, unlimited. So do not set your limit कि मैम मुझे सिर्फ ग्रामर सीखनी है, मैम मुझे ये नहीं आता, वो नहीं आता. Join the class, participate, and you will learn it. Okay, now let's move on to the first slide. Just want to give you a very brief information about the grammar skills that we will be practicing today. Adjectives, very simple adjectives. As you know, this is I already started this class from the beginner level, and we will be moving to the advanced level. And I didn't set the limits for the lessons because these lessons are unlimited. So then we will be learning very basic prepositions for places. Okay. So, and beside these grammar skills, we will be reading and we will be practicing the language and learning a lot of new vocabulary. Okay. So this lesson, as you know, will last for 1 hour. So as you know, the adjectives, they describe a noun, right? So we cannot use just the adjective. Most of the time we need a noun because it is describing a noun. So if I say, I am wearing a shirt, and if I want to use an adjective, I can say, I am wearing a black, white, and with leopard dots shirt, right? So because your design hai, it's like a leopard skin. So that's what I can say. So whatever I'm using, black, white, even I am describing about the leopard design, these all are describing the noun, and the noun is shirt, right? I hope you understand in a simple language कि जो भी noun है उसी को ही describe करते हैं adjectives. So here, for example, the large dog, the small cat. Very simple example. Large, size, right? Small, size. So adjectives, size. Adjective size को भी describe करते हैं, right? So in sentence with the word be, am, is, are, the adjective can come after the noun. Okay. For example, the dog is large. So here, the adjective large is after the be verb. The cats are small. Now, the adjectives don't change in plural. Very important. Keep in mind, never change adjective into a plural form, because plurals are only what? Nouns. Nouns can be one or two or many or some, right? Countable or non-countable. Yes. When there are numbers of adjectives, the colors are adjectives. Usually comes last. So the large black dog, right? So the size before, then color after that, and then is noun. So I'm gonna see your chat, but before that, I just want to finish this the adjective lesson, and then I will. Hi, good evening, Harun. So let's move on to the next one. So the prepositions. So the prepositions are the places, right? Something is on something, something is in, next to, in front of, behind, between, under, through, or around. So here you can see these prepositions. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these because many of you already know this information. So if something is on something, when something is on something, please keep in mind that it is touching it. My, what you say, this one is my right hand, and my right, like my left hand is on my right hand. So it's touching, on, right? In, next to, in front of, behind, between, under, through, and around. Now, this is another practice. If anyone wants to practice without looking up the words, it's very useful, very helpful. Now, we have colors and the shapes. These are all adjectives, right? So the circle, triangle, square, rhombus. This shape is rhombus. Rectangle, oval, heart, star, hexagon. So these are all the shapes, and these shapes are adjectives. Parallelogram. So if you see, the lines are parallel, so this one is pretty much from math, if you are familiar with that, right? And then it's star and hexagon. So these, the pronunciation, parallelogram, octagon, trapezoid, right? Now we have colors. So the colors are also adjectives. So you see, all the numbers are adjectives. Keep in mind, all the numbers are adjectives. Sizes are adjectives, right? And then shapes are adjectives, and then colors are adjectives. I know I am saying this word adjectives, and in India you pronounce it adjectives, I think. But it's both ways, it's fine. But in American English, we say adjectives, okay? Just for your information. Okay, so if you see the colors, red, blue, pink, yellow, brown, purple, black, white, green, orange. Most of you know these colors, but I just had it to remind you that these are adjectives. So that means these describe the noun, right? If I say purple wall, purple and cream curtains, right? So I am describing the colors. So colors are adjectives. Now dark blue, spring green. This word is turquoise, turquoise, aqua. And many of you know AquaGuard, right? The water one. Crimson color. This is crimson. Silver, dark red, navy, orchid, tail, tail color. The next one, gray. Now the spellings of gray. These are American spellings. I think in India you say G-R-E-Y, gray. But if you write both ways, it's correct. Azure, azure, light green, maroon, lime, wheat, wheat color. Most of the skin color is very common, especially in India, wheat, golden, salmon, chocolate, bronze. So these are some kind like colors, which I just added for your information. Now, let's do this activity. Earth is not oval. Earth is round, Harun. Earth is round. The globe, my globe is in another room. Otherwise, I can show you. I have like a big globe, and it's like a ball, like a basketball, right? It's round, yes. Now, let's complete the sentences. Add the words to tell the color, size, or shape. I eat my lunch with my friends. We sit at a. Let's see. We sit at a. What kind of shape we use for dining tables, like where people eat? Most of the dining tables are in rectangular shape, rectangular, okay? So here the word is rectangular, okay? So rectangular table. So you can say, yes, excellent, yes. Okay, indigo, okay, good. So, so we sit at a rectangular dining table. Now, the pizza box has 4 equal sides. Equal sides. So when we have equal sides, that shape is, so if I already use this, I'm going to mark this, I'm done. Now we have other words. So the pizza box is, the pizza box has 4 equal sides and the box is square. Yes, the box is square. I will be inviting you soon for speaking practice. So if you are interested and courageous, courageous means himmat hai, डर के बिना बात करने की, तो I will be inviting you soon in my class. Okay, so just wait. So the box is square. Excellent. We do not eat a small pizza. We eat a, now, so we already have square. Yes, large. It's a size, right? So we eat a large pizza. Large pizza. Okay. And this word, guys, it's not pizza. Sometimes I hear that word from students. It's pizza. Pizza, not pizza. Okay. So this one is a square, right? And this shape is rectangular, rectangular. Now, the pizza is like a circle. It is what? It is, the pizza is like a circle. So what is the another word for circle? Round. Not around, it's round. R-O-U-N-D. Now, let me tell you the difference between a round and around. Okay? There is a difference. Around means around something. So, for example, if you have a roundabout, like जैसे जिसको कहते हैं ना चौराहे पे सर्कल बना है, तो if you are driving or riding your bike and you are going making the whole circle, पूरा सर्कल लगा रहे हो, तो you are riding around it. Now another example, अगर आपका घर है, जैसे साइड पे कोई और घर नहीं है, एक घर है, and you are starting from your door, from your main gate, and you go through the walls, the side walls, और पूरे walls के साथ घूम के आके फिर गेट पे आ जाओ, तो you made a circle around your house. So I hope you understand the difference. Round is a shape, right? But around is moving around an object. Okay, so please remember that. Yes, there is a cheese on our pizza. The color is yellow like a banana. And I hope some of you know this sentence is a comparison, and comparison is one kind of a figurative language, and that is a simile, because the color yellow, the pizza's cheese is compared with the banana's color, right? So that's a simile. Okay, yes. My slice of pizza is like a triangle. Triangular. Yes, so this one, the shape is triangular shape. Okay, triangular shape. Okay, so I hope these, very easy lessons. Sometime when you learn below your level, it's very helpful because it's a good review. So even if you know all these words, it's a wonderful practice. So never say, oh, this is so easy, I already know this. So when you have that approach that you already know this, that means you are blocking your learning. Okay, yes, you are blocking your learning. And now, another thing before I move on is about the mindset. Because see here, why I talk a lot about your learning styles, your mindset, because there are, I don't know, maybe thousands and thousands, more than 100,000 YouTube channels. They are teaching English, right? Unlimited channels, I will say, because I don't know the exact number. But the point is that you have contents online, unlimited grammar lessons, unlimited vocabulary lessons, unlimited, all kind of lessons, what you are looking for, right? Spotting the errors or this and that. And in all languages, whatever your language is, you can find all kind of channels on YouTube. That's not the, there is no shortage about all that stuff. But the point is that you need a lot of guidance how to learn a language, and you need a right direction how to learn a language. And let me tell you one thing, guys, please try to understand. If I am here, if you join my Zoom class, and first of all, I always say I am not judging your language at all. I'm not a judge. And even if you make mistakes, I say that's okay. Try it, because if you will try, you will make mistakes and you will learn from it. My point is always to stay focused, pay attention, listen, observe, right? So here, if I am correcting you for something, do not feel less, do not feel inferior, do not feel discouraged, because if I am not correcting you, that means I am not helping you for that. Because sometimes if you don't know, and most of the time when you read, then after that I read, and I always say, please pay attention. If you think you are mispronouncing any word, or then you can learn it by yourself. But if I am correcting you for something, it's okay. Do not feel, oh, I don't know this word. No, that's okay. We all don't know everything. That's why I always say, it's like if I'm an educator, that doesn't mean I know everything. No, I don't. I always say, I don't know everything. But yes, if I don't know something, then I will find the answer for you. So let's see my next slide. I think we will be ready to practice now. So I'm going to check my PowerPoint and then I will join you. So you will be joining me. Sorry. So if anyone is interested to join my live class, you are most welcome. I will be pasting the link so we can do some language practice, speaking practice. And again, I'm saying, if you like this lesson, please show me that you like it. Even if you don't, that's your choice. Okay, I have one student already in. So please, do not be scared, because that's important to practice language. So join this class and let's practice some language. I will say, if you are watching this time, you can come to the class and practice with me. Most welcome. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so at this time, I have one student joining the class. And you know,
Good evening, ma'am.
good evening, Muhammad. Can you mute yourself for a few minutes, please? Okay, so if anyone is there watching, wants to join the class, you can join the class so we can practice. Okay, so yes, come on in. Yeah. Okay, so today when we practice our speaking skills, I want you to avoid reading everything from the screen, because the reason is because if you are just looking up on the screen and reading the same thing, that is not your speaking practice. The speaking practice means when you are coming up with your own sentences, right? It's okay, even if you will not be able to speak it fluently right away, but if you are trying without looking at it, that will be more beneficial. So let's see if anyone can tell me, what do you see in the picture? Yes. Anyone wants to describe this picture in your words? Muhammad, what do you see in the picture?
I am seeing I'm seeing in the picture. It is a night sky and a tree without its leaves.
Okay. So what do you think that the yellow thing is? What are the yellow things in the dark?
Ma'am, I think the yellow thing is Jugnu.
Okay. Do you know the English name for Jugnus?
Ma'am, no.
So you will be learning the another name for Jugnus today. So you see, you're gonna improve your vocabulary, right? So that's why I say, instead of learning vocabulary in isolation, what is isolation means? कि मैं आपको दे दूं 15-20 words, like 15 or 20 words, and you gonna memorize it. Those words are not going to help you. You need to learn the vocabulary within the text, reading, writing, right? Or listening. That's the way we enhance our skills. Okay, so anyone else want to describe? You can say, I can see it is, see who is here. Manisha. Hello, Manisha. Manisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Good to see you. Can you describe this picture, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, go ahead. Tell me about this picture. What do you see?
Ma'am, green grass and one tree and green leaves, grass and one tree, ma'am.
Okay. So how you feel when you see this picture? How you feel? If you are there, think of it. Imagine yourself, you are standing there, and express your feelings. How are you gonna feel about this?
Ma'am, I feel happy and feel like I am in a magical world like this, ma'am.
Why you think you will feel that you are in a magical world? What made you think that? Why? What are the things you see there which you really liked and you felt like, oh, I think I'm in a magical world or a magical place? Yes, why? What are the things attracted you? Is there something attracted you in that picture? लाइक किसी चीज को आपने एकदम देख के लगा कि हाय कितनी सुंदर जगह है ये, राइट? ऐसा कुछ फीलिंग आई आपके दिल में, कुछ ऐसी फीलिंग आई?
Ma'am, their plants are shining.
Okay. Yeah, this okay, Sunita, Manisha, yeah, yes, you're doing good. Go ahead, yes. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. And tree looks blue and
So, okay, good. Sunita, what do you think? Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk about this picture, like what do you see and how you feel about it. And forget about what Manisha said. I want you to use your own thinking, put yourself in that situation, okay? Yes.
I am see in this picture.
I see, okay.
I see in this picture so many trees, but one tree is died
Okay. You think
and
it's a dead tree? Okay. Okay.
and so many yellow leaves and grasses.
Okay. You see grass and you
Yes,
see yellow leaves. You see
yes,
one dead tree. Okay.
yes, ma'am.
And then you see all other trees. You see one tree only, or you see many other trees?
Many other trees,
Mhm.
but one tree is dead. Other trees are uh,
Green, lushing.
green,
Yes,
lush.
okay. Okay. So you can see that, right? So how do you feel? How do you feel when you see this picture? Do you feel any like a good, or you are scared? What kind of feelings?
I am feel good.
You feel good that you would like to be there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Muhammad, do you want to add anything?
If I was, if I want, if I have in this time, at that time, I would like to sleep in this because this is my best night in my life.
Oh, so if you will get a
Ma'am,
chance,
it is beautiful nights in my life. That's why.
okay, so you can say, if I can be there, right? If I can be at that place, I would feel. Okay, good, excellent. Okay, so that's fine. I mean, and if you see the yellow, those are what Muhammad said. What about those, Muhammad? Those
Ma'am, Jugnu.
jugnus, and the jugnus are fireflies. Okay, so you see this? They are fireflies. Jugnu, fireflies in English. Okay, so let's read this one. And then let's read this one first. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay, Sunita, do you want to read?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
What a great night for catching fireflies, says brother. Annie jumps up and down with excitement. She and her brother Rohin get a flashlights and a glass jar. They walk out to the field behind their house. At first, they don't see any fireflies. So Rohin shines his flashlights up and down. It works. The fireflies start coming towards the light. They fill their jar with fireflies. Then Annie lifts the lid and the fireflies slowly fly away.
Okay, I have a question. Is there anyone in this class can tell me if you don't know the meaning of any word in this reading, tell me which word you don't know the meaning. Do you know what is flashlight?
Yes, ma'am. Phone
Yes,
पे
ma'am.
कहते
Ma'am,
हैं
torch.
flash
Okay.
torch.
In India, you say
Torch.
torch, but here we say flashlight. Okay.
Flash,
So,
flash.
yes. So excitement is when you are very what? Happy and you are doing something, right? Okay. Now, what is field? What is field?
Field, ma'am. खेत.
Open area, right? Yes.
हाँ.
Okay. Okay. They don't see any fireflies. So fireflies are,
जुगनू.
yes. So Rohin shines his, so shines. What is shines? Shines is in,
Bright, bright.
Ma'am, bright.
wait. Shines is a noun, verb, or an adjective?
Ma'am, verb.
Verb, because it's
Verb.
action. Right?
Rohin, a noun, shines, verb.
What about his? What is his?
His.
His is a,
His.
let's talk about
Ma'am, verb.
huh?
Ma'am, verb.
Is a verb.
Ma'am, no, noun.
नहीं, no.
His is a noun. Anyone can, if you
Plus,
are anyone, if you are watching, you can type in the chat. His is a what part of speech? His. Rohin, subject, is a noun, proper noun. Shines is a verb. And his, yes. Anyone? Let me see. Anyone is answering? Anyone is answering? No? Okay. It's a pronoun
Yes.
because his about Rohan. It's not the subject, but it's the object pronoun, right? उसके ऊपर बात हो रही है. किसकी बात हो रही है? रोहन की बात हो रही है. Right? Like his flashlight up and down. Right? Okay. So in this one, it says put the events in order. So what happened first? What happened first? Annie's brother uses a flashlight, or
flashlight.
which event happened first? What do you think? What happened first?
Annie's brother used a flashlight.
Ma'am,
Is
flashlight.
first.
Okay, so that happened first. Okay, and then Annie opens
Then
the jar,
Annie opens the jar.
right? So these things happen in order, right? So these things happen in this order. Okay, good.
Yes.
Before I go to the next one, I want you to, okay, I'm going to delete this. Now, I just want you to tell me in your words. We just read something about Rohan and Annie, right? So who wants to talk about that in your words, what you just learned about? Let's talk about it. Anyone who wants to talk? Like you can start Rohan and Annie, or you can say Annie and Rohan, they, and then what they did. You don't need to tell me each and every word, but you need to tell me briefly what happened, what was going on. So who wants to talk about it? Who wants to talk about it? Who wants to talk about it? Come on, guys. This is a speaking practice. That's the way you practice your speaking skills. When you are talking about the things without reading. So, okay, first of all, let's talk about it. Let's talk about 5 W's. Okay. So let's talk about who are in the stories.
Ron and Annie.
Annie and
Rohan.
right? So the two brother and sister. So Annie and Rohan, where are they?
I'm in the home.
Okay, at home, but where are they heading to? They headed to where? Where they went outside, right?
I'm in the field.
In the field. Okay. Why? Why they went outside?
Ma'am, to catch the
Catch the fireflies.
fireflies.
Catch the fireflies. Okay. So what Annie was holding?
Ma'am, a jug.
And
Jar.
Annie was holding jar.
Okay. And what Rohan was carrying?
Ma'am, a flashlight.
Flashlight.
So that means Rohan was using a flashlight, right? And why he had a flashlight?
Ma'am, to attract the fireflies.
Yes, to attract the fireflies.
Right.
Okay, Sunita say, Manisha say that. To attract the
The
fireflies.
fireflies.
Right? Now, put it all together. Put it all together, everything, all that information, and talk about it. So how are we going to put that information together? So let me stop sharing, and I'm going to share maybe another screen with you, the whiteboard maybe, if it works. Let's see. We have the characters. We already know, right? So let me use the annotate. Where is the annotate? Who is coming? Murmu is coming. Okay, good. So let's see, guys. I am going to type this name here. Rohan, right?
Rohin and Annie.
Annie. Okay, Annie. So let me change the color. I think this color is very light, right? You want me to change the color? Okay, let's change the color. Make it red. Okay. So there are 2 characters, Annie and Rohan, their brother and sister. And what they did? Where are they? Going out
I'm in
there.
Ma'am, field.
Going out the
I'm out on
field.
the field.
I'm gonna say went because they already are. So I'm gonna say went out.
Ma'am, they went out ma'am, they went out to
in
go in the field.
In the field.
field. Why? Why?
Ma'am, to catch
Fireflies.
To catch the fireflies.
To catch the
fireflies.
Fireflies.
eyes. Yes. Okay. So what Rohan was carrying?
Rohan
Rohan was
carrying
carrying flashlight.
Right. Rohan was carrying a flashlight. And what Annie had?
And
Annie
had
carries
a glass
Annie,
jar.
Annie had carrying a fireflies.
Not firefly.
Ma'am,
Glass jar.
jug.
ma'am.
Glass jar.
None.
Jar, not jug. Jar
Ma'am,
होता है जिसमें छोटा सा bottle, है ना? जो
Glass jar. Yes, ma'am.
So Rohan was carrying a flashlight. Annie had a glass jar. So now we know that mean who was in it. Who, right? So this one is who. Am I right? The question.
Yes.
This one
Yes,
will,
ma'am.
so this one is answering our question who. Who we are talking about. Oh, okay. Who. I'm sorry, guys. It's like, okay, so who is already there? The place. Place is, where is the place? Field, right?
Field.
Right. And here we have two W's already answered in this one. Where and why. Where and why. Where in the field and why to catch what? Where
Fireflies.
Fireflies.
to fireflies. So we have the answers for these two questions. Where in the field, why to catch fly. And
To catch the fireflies.
Fireflies.
now this one had a glass jar. Rohan was carrying a flashlight. This is all the process of how, okay? And then is when they were outside daytime or nighttime?
Night
Nighttime.
Nighttime. So the when is time. Okay. So now if you see, so guys, I just want you to focus on the W's right now. Don't look about the other information. Just focus on the W's. So who we are talking about, Rohan and Annie, and they are outside
Where?
because they want to catch fireflies. All Rohan used, you don't have to say carrying up. You can say Rohan was, what he was doing. What he was doing. He was turning his
flashlight
on, right? He was turning on his flashlight. Why? Why he was doing that?
Ma'am, to attract the fireflies.
Attract the fireflies. So now we have all this information. Forget about all these H's and W's, but can you make something and tell me what did you learn based on this information? Can you talk about it? Anyone? Murmu, you are here. If you want to say yes, want to get a chance, you can speak.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
I want you to now form the sentences and tell me. Murmu, do you want to talk? Murmu Thakur?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you were watching our lesson when we were reading about this short story? आपने देखा था हमारा लेसन मुर्मू कि अभी आए हो आप?
मैम अभी आए हैं।
ओके चलो फिर आप सुन लो तो ओके तो
मैम अभी हम सुन रहे हैं।
ओके ठीक है that's okay. So Manisha, do you want to make at least a first sentence? What happened in the beginning? पहले जो first incident क्या हुआ इसमें? What's the first thing?
Then first thing, they went outside in the field.
Okay, so now how you gonna talk about it? You're not gonna say first thing. You will say Rohan and Annie went outside, right? That's what you're gonna say?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you repeat it correctly this time, please?
Rohan and Annie went outside in the field.
Okay, excellent. Now, Muhammad, add the next one. What they did after that? What they did after that? Rohan used, you can say used, right? Rohan used his flashlight to attract the fireflies. Annie opened the glass jar and they were catching the
Fireflies.
That's it. That's it. And if you want to add more detail, you can say, oh, once there was like a brother and sister, Rohan and Annie, and Annie wanted to go outside and she wanted to catch the fireflies, and she asked her brother if he can come with her. And brother was very excited. He was like, let's go, Annie. Yes, we can go and find the fireflies. And they went outside. And Rohan said, oh, wait, Annie, let me pick up my flashlight because it's dark outside and we need a flashlight to attract the fireflies. So Rohan picked up his flashlight. He turned on the flashlight outside and he said, wait, Rohan, I have to pick up my jar also because where we going to put the fireflies? So she picked up an empty jar. So they went outside and Rohan turned on the lights and the fireflies were coming close to them, and Annie was catching them and keep collecting them and putting them in the jar, and then she put the lid on the jar and they brought the fireflies home. They were very happy and now they have many fireflies. So did you see that? You just can make it. And what we are talking about, just about fireflies, we are talking about Rohan, we are talking about Annie, and we are just creating the situation. We are creating the scene with a lot of language, which you didn't see. I just made it here right now. आप समझ रहे हो मैं क्या कह रही हूँ? हेलो मोहम्मद, सुनीता, मनीषा, मुर्मू.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
लैंग्वेज देखो, लैंग्वेज कैसे फ्लुएंसी आती है. मैं आपको वो सिखाने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ कि फ्लुएंसी सिर्फ ग्रामर रटने से नहीं आएगी, वोकैबुलरी रटने से नहीं आएगी. आपको क्रिएटिव होना है, क्रिएशन करनी है, बनानी है चीजें, इमेजिन करनी है. क्या आप जिंदगी नहीं जीते? आप जीते हो जिंदगी, राइट? आपके
Yes, ma'am.
सारा दिन कितना कुछ हो रहा है, आप उसकी लैंग्वेज बना सकते हो, आप सीन क्रिएट कर सकते हो. अब जो मूवीज लिखते हैं, कहानियां लिखते हैं, वो कहाँ से लेके आते हैं? वो बनाते हैं ना, स्टोरीज बनती हैं ना,
Yes,
कहानी
ma'am.
बनती है ना, तो ये
Yes, ma'am.
बनाई जाती हैं, राइट? तो उस तरीके से मैं आपको बता रही हूँ कि कोई भी आप छोटी सी भी इंफॉर्मेशन कहीं से, तो उसको आप कितनी सारी वर्डिंग्स ऐड कर सकते हो. अब लाइक सुनीता, यू आर अ मदर, राइट? एम आई राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो जैसे आपका बच्चा है तो आप सारा दिन अपने बच्चे के साथ देखो कितनी तरह की बातचीत करते हो, तो आप तो कितना कुछ उस लैंग्वेज में क्रिएट कर सकते हो. तो बट व्हाट यू नीड a language.
Language and making us sentences.
Exactly. बट वो मेकिंग सेंटेंसेस ऐसे नहीं होंगे कि आप मेमोराइज करके सेंटेंस पढ़ो. मेमोराइज करना बिल्कुल बंद कर दो प्लीज. मैं बहुत अगेंस्ट हूँ मेमोराइज के, क्योंकि
Okay.
क्या होता है, मेमोराइजेशन से आप अपना दिमाग इस्तेमाल नहीं करते.
Okay.
मेमोराइजेशन के चक्कर में पड़े रहते हो. आपकी जो ध्यान है, जो आपकी कंसंट्रेशन है, जिसको आप ध्यान कहते हो, वो तो
Concentration power कम हो जाती है.
कम नहीं रहती नहीं है, क्योंकि आपकी कंसंट्रेशन किस में है? आपकी कंसंट्रेशन तो सेंटेंस.
Sentence.
तो जब आप यही सोचते रहोगे कि यहाँ पे मैंने ये लगाना है, वो लगाना है, वो लगाना है, नहीं, लैंग्वेज को यूज करना सीखो. दैट्स माय पॉइंट. अब एक प्रैक्टिस और करें एंड देन वी विल बी ओके. चलो, अब वैसे 7 मिनट्स हैं, पर लेट्स ट्राई वन मोर एंड देन आई विल एंड आई एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम यू टू प्रैक्टिस. ठीक है? सो देखो, इसमें अगेन मैं आपको सेम बातें कह रही हूँ कि ग्रामर सीखो. मैं नहीं कहती ग्रामर मत सीखो, बट ग्रामर ही मत सीखो. दैट्स माय पॉइंट.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So okay, chalo, let's start the next one. So this one, let me share with you. And now, Murmu, you are here, and I expect you to participate too. So
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Okay, so Murmu, do you want to read this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead.
Ma'am, Rohit has a busy day today. He gets up at 8 a.m., gets dressed, and eats some pancakes for breakfast. He rushes off to his first activity, a square mm,
Soccer like football
soccer
game.
game. His team wins. Next, Rohit goes to the fair at her school.
His
Rohit,
okay, guys, because yeah. So, but anyways, the next activity will be like that. Okay, yes, go. Mhm. His school, okay.
ma'am, his school Rohit's Hungary, so he eats a uh, hot dog, some uh, po-
Popcorn.
popcorn and chips. After that, Rohit goes to his good friend's birthday party. And what a fun day this has been.
Right. Okay. So, okay. Here, I will read one time and I want you to pay attention. And if you are mispronouncing any word, you can learn that too. Rohit has a busy day today. He gets up at 8 a.m., gets dressed, and eats some pancakes for breakfast. He rushes off to his first activity, a soccer game. His team wins. Next, Rohit goes to the fair at his school. Rohit's hungry, so he eats a hot dog, some popcorn, and chips. After that, Rohit goes to his good friend's birthday party. What a fun day this has been. So, इसमें, is there any word which you don't know the meaning of that word? Please let me know.
Ma'am, rushes.
Which one?
Rushes, ma'am.
Rushes. Oh, rushes. जल्दी से जाना.
Yes, ma'am.
Rushes off. Rushes. अब आपको कहीं जाना है जल्दी से. Okay, जल्दी जल्दी करो. Rushes, right? Rushes means कि आप किसी जगह जाने की जल्दी में हो. तो he eats pancakes for breakfast. He rushes off to his first activity. Jaldi se. Or most of you rushes off to work early morning, or if Muhammad goes to school, he rushes off to work, right? Jaldi jaldi breakfast karke. Most of the time students are rushing off for their school, right? जल्दी जल्दी वाले में जो होता है ना, जल्दी जल्दी निकलना है, लेट हो रहे हैं, like that. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then a fair. I hope you all know what is fair means. School में जो fair है, कोई मेला वगैरह भी जिसको कहते हो, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then see here the food. You can change the food, whatever you want to say. He ate rice or dal or sabzi. I don't know. I mean, see here for this one, you can change so much language and make it different, right? You can change this, and that I will be teaching you that strategy too, but not right now. But let's talk about Rohit. And so who is the main character? First of all, what is the first thing he did? Let's talk about the sequence first.
Rohit plays
soccer.
soccer.
Okay, so first he played the soccer. Okay, so I don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I think I need to. Okay, anyways, so this is the first one and this is the second one, right? Rohit goes to. So that is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
sequence. Okay, now we're going to talk about who, what, where, when, and why. So let's see. Let's talk about that part now. Okay. Okay. So who, what, where, when, why. Now in this one, I don't want you to tell me that 8 o'clock he went there or this and that. I just want you to tell me briefly what this story was about. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the 5 W's the way we practiced before. And who, Sunita, who?
Rohit.
Rohit. What?
Ma'am, Rohit.
Uh-huh. what he's talking about? He talked about his all
Shocker.
day, all day activities, right? What he did
Oh.
that day. So, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
he went to the game maybe, and then he what? What he did? He first he ate breakfast, then he went to the soccer.
Then he shocker the game.
Okay, so
After that,
yes.
he's going school fair.
So now Rohit gets dressed. Now look at what I'm doing and eats. Look at what I'm doing. Just watch, okay? Eats breakfast. Okay, this is important information. Rohit gets dressed and eats breakfast. Okay, then he rushes off to what? He rushes off to what? Soccer game, right?
Shocker game.
Shocker game.
Shocker game.
They win, right?
Soccer game, ma'am.
His team won. His team win the game, right? His team win the game. So next, what he did after that?
Yes,
He
ma'am.
attended what?
Go
What
to
he
school
attended?
fair.
He goes to the school fair.
Right. So you can say he attended the school fair, right? Or the fair at the school, you can say school fair. It's the same thing. You have to change some of the wordings when you talk. Rohit's hungry, so he eats hot dog for lunch. So again, so he ate hot dog for lunch.
He's eat hot dog, fries,
So after that, what
samosas, burgers.
yeah, exactly. Then he attended his friend's birthday party, and all over it was what? A fun day. So these are the
It
keywords,
was fun day.
right? So these are the keywords in this passage or in this story that helps you to summarize whatever you learned in this passage. You don't need to tell me each and every word from the story, but you need to talk about it in your words. That's the way you learn the language, right? So now here we can say Rohit is describing what he's telling us about his
He,
what?
he describing the whole day,
His day. That's it. Not
his day.
He's describing his day. So
His
it was a fun day for him. Why it was a fun day? Why he said it was a fun day? Why?
Because his friend is birthday party.
Okay, one thing. Okay, Sunita, yes, you did. One thing was because his friend's birthday was that day. And what was the other thing?
His
So
team
many
wins
activities
the
in this day.
No. He won something.
soccer game.
Shocker game.
Won the match. Yes, his team won the match. Right? Yes, Murmu. You want to say something? Yes. So you see, so if I will ask you what we learned in this, you can say, oh, this was about Rohan, and he had a fun day because his friend's birthday was on that day, and he won the match that day. Right? That's it. That's it. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
So we don't need to, oh, he woke up 8 o'clock.
Yes,
He
ma'am.
did this. Because what is the main thing in this reading is that his friend's birthday was on the same day and he won the match on the same day. And he had a school fair also. So he had so many activities that day, and that was a special day for him. Right? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
तो इसमें से आपको क्या समझ आया आज के लेसन में? आप हिंदी में भी बता सकते हो मुझे, बिकॉज मुझे आपके सुनने हैं, व्यूज सुनने हैं, उसके लिए कई बार इंग्लिश में जब आप बात करते हो तो यू डोंट एक्सप्रेस योरसेल्फ 100%. तो आप बात कीजिए. आपको जो मैं स्ट्रेटजी बता रही हूँ उससे आपको क्या लगा कि हाँ ये स्ट्रेटजी लगता है हेल्पफुल हो रही है?
यस मैम, मैम सोचने
Yes,
की
ma'am.
वो हो जाता है, दिमाग में सोचना पड़ता है कि हाँ कौन सा सेंटेंस यहाँ पे सही लगेगा।
मैम सेंटेंस में दिक्कत होता है मैम।
हाँ, ये देखो, जो सोचना क्या पड़ता है, सिर्फ एक सेंटेंस के ऊपर ही नहीं, पर एक्टिविटी क्या है, असल में हो क्या रहा है इसमें, जो भी रीडिंग
Yes.
हम कर रहे हैं उसमें इम्पोर्टेंट क्या हो रहा है,
Yes,
इम्पोर्टेंट
ma'am.
क्या है उसमें। अब देखो, जो पहले आपने रीडिंग की थी, हमने फायर फ्लाइज की, उसमें क्या
Yes, ma'am.
इम्पोर्टेंट था, क्या था इम्पोर्टेंट, क्या था
और
important?
फ्लैश लाइट और
Fireflies को
फायरफ्लाइज
catch
और
करना मैम।
ग्लास
Flashlight मैम।
ग्लास जार।
No, that was not important. No, glass jar was not important. Flashlight was not important. What was the
Catch
whole?
the fireflies.
फायरफ्लाई, कैच द
Catch
फायरफ्लाई।
fireflies मैम।
They were catching fireflies. That was their whole purpose, right? The purpose was to catch the fireflies for fun because they were children. You know, I
Yes,
remember
ma'am.
when I was a little girl, we used to catch the fireflies too. We used to do that. So
Yes, ma'am.
that was the main activity they were trying to do. So how they did it, that is all the extra information, right? They had the flashlight, they had the jar, they went outside, but the main thing was they wanted to catch the fireflies. Okay.
Flies.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and tomorrow is our fiction day, and I am
Yes,
expecting
ma'am.
many students to join, and if they are not, choice is theirs because it's all 100% free. And if you will like this lesson, please press the bell icon, and then you can subscribe if you didn't subscribe the channel, and learn a lot of English embedded, okay, not just in grammar, not in isolation learning vocabulary, but everything all together. Have a wonderful day and stay blessed.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you मैम।
You're very welcome.
Thank you मैम।